Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video and for choosing me to spend this time with. This is my channel, Once Upon a Nursery, and I am Tamara, Head Fruit Loop, Top Dog, and your host as always. And surprise! I have a surprise video for you guys today. This is going to be a little bit of a different video than I normally do. It's going to be a tutorial. I've kind of sort of done like tutorial-ish kind of stuff, but never a full tutorial, so that's what I'll be doing today. But before I get to that, I have this. So this video is actually probably going to be a bit long. I may have to do it in two parts depending on how long it is. And pardon me, I just got out of the shower. I've been out mowing all day. And this came like while I was mowing, and I'm like, ah. So I had to get a shower and all that stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tilt the camera down and show you what's inside of this package, and then we will get started with the tutorial. I hope you guys have had an amazing week so far. Mine has been excellent, and I hope that you're also having a good day. And I don't know when exactly this video will post, so whatever day it is, I hope it is a blessed one. Alright, let me tilt the camera down and we will get started, and I will show you everything that you will need for this project as soon as we get there. Okay, I'll see you down below. Okay guys, so here we are. This has addresses on it, so I kind of want to leave it facing this way. So this is something that was sent to me by someone who is absolutely amazing. And that person is Miss Tanya Blakeney. Applause, applause. Yes, Tanya is absolutely amazing. She reached out to me recently, and I had actually posted a picture of a goal baby, the one I had planned on getting next, just to show you guys, you know, what's going on and what I got on my mind, and you know, what you might have to look forward to as well as what I have to look forward to. But after I posted that picture, I got a message from Tanya, and she asked me if she could get me this baby. And I was just ecstatic. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This baby has been in my cart for so long. And this is the tutorial. This is what we will be doing today. So you'll get to see her face and everything. I'm also going to be getting her dressed, doing a name reveal. We're going to do it all in this video. So here's her little body. Just a little, I think she's 18 inches. And then we have her legs individually packaged here. Oh, this is nice. You guys probably can't see that veining that's on there, but there's the toes, little baby toes. I'll show you the other leg. So here are the legs. And if you are on my Instagram, then you've seen the picture of this baby a couple weeks ago. This baby actually came very, 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 very early. She wasn't expected to be here until like the 27th, I think. And she showed up today. And here's her little hands. Beautiful little hands. She's got that slightly bent finger there. Very precious. And now for the head. And of course they did send zip ties. And these are actually the ultra thin. They have in the past sent larger zip ties. So they are actually getting really, really good with zip ties. These are actually the proper ones that would go inside of a doll because they're so thin. You don't have to tighten them so much, and the baby's limbs can still move freely. So let's get to the head. Oh, there's a pacifier in there. There's a little pacifier right there. And, oh, looky there. Her magnet came out. So I'll be putting her magnet in too. I'll show you how to do that. All right, well, her head is a little bit squashed, but that is okay because we'll be putting polyfill in it and we will make her head fill out. But here is her sweet face. Oh, look at that. So we're going to be doing all of this today. We're going to be I'm going to show you how to do all these things. And now this is just how I do this. I want to show you how I do it. And I need to fix my camera. But I'm going to show you how I do it step by step. And then you can take the things that I have shown you and make it your own. Actually, I could probably raise my table up. Give me 1 second here. If I don't squash my fingers. I do that a lot with this table. Hang on, I need both my hands. Lift. Up. There we go. That might help. Well, okay. We're getting it fixed. All right. So, I want to show you each individual thing that you're going to need. Let me go ahead and adjust my camera real quick. Okay, that might work better. I know there's still some darkness over here. Okay, so for this project, what you will need, I'm going to tell you if you already have a baby that's already put together and you're wanting to re-weight, I will show you how to do that as well. So if you're going to be re-weighting, you'll have zip ties that you need to cut. So what I do with my babies is I'll take my scissors, my blunt tip scissors, and I will work it in underneath the zip tie and hold it up. And then I use toenail clippers, yes, toenail clippers, and then I snap that cable tie. So that's what you'll do if you're starting with a baby that is already put together. So blunt tip scissors and some toenail clippers or some kind of heavy duty clippers, something like that. You will need some kind of glue, like craft glue of some sort. I like this one. I get this from Walmart. You will need some masking tape. And I don't have any of the doll eyelashes anymore. All I have are these lashes that they're not used, but these were in my makeup stuff. I used to wear fake lashes for a good minute, but I don't have a bunch of them. I don't know. But you'll need some lashes for your baby though. And then you'll need some glass beads. I keep mine in this container here, but you'll need some glass beads. And you can get bigger glass beads than this. It just depends on your preference, and then of course what you can find to buy. These usually come from Amazon. That's where I have always gotten my glass beads, is from Amazon. I don't know anywhere else to get them from. I mean, I'm sure there's other places. You'll need polyfill. If you want a weight measurement on your baby to know how much the limbs weigh and everything like that, you'll need a little scale. And I got this one from Amazon for about $5. It weighs up to 11 pounds. But I just use that to weight my bags. And I don't always do that either. Okay, and of course you'll need the zip ties if you don't have any. I will leave a link to the lady, if I can find it. I should still have it. But the lady that I get my zip ties from on eBay, she sells about, I think it's like 30 or 40 of them in a package for $5. Mine has lasted me about a year. What else will you need? Oh, you will need 1 second, please. Okay, you will need some knee-high pantyhose. Just a box, and I got these at Walmart. I think they were $7 for 10 pair, and you only use one at a time, obviously. So pantyhose. Now, this is a trick that I learned with my babies. If you have babies that you're reweighting and there's stuffing in the legs and stuff and you can't get it out, I got this at Walmart. This is what you stick down your drains to pull the stuff out of your drains. And it's really flexible. And it's got these teeth on here. So you have to be careful. And what I did is I cut the end at an angle. And so I still have this one barb right here. And so I feed this down into the limbs like so. And then what I'll do is I'll twist it. And it does hurt your hand. You have to be very careful. This is the way that I do this. If you find a better way, let me know. But I twist it like that. And then the polyfill will get wrapped around there. And I can usually pull it all out in one fell swoop. So if you have trouble getting stuff out of your limbs of your dolls, try this. And I think that's all. If I forget anything, I'll just include it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with her. The first thing that you will need to do is, let me get this stuff out of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move her head because I'm not going to be messing with her head at the moment. So I'm going to move it out of the way, just back there, so I can clear off. I'm not going to weigh anything today. But the way that I weigh stuff is I take my large cup. Hold on, I'm about to be interrupted. And we are back. So what I do when I am trying to put a certain weight in my babies, I take just a solo cup like this, and I'll take my stocking and just put it over the top of it and kind of pull it down a little bit. And then set it on my scale. Well, turn it on first. And then, let's see. So I'll set it down and then I'll hit the tare button. Now it weighs the cup and everything. So it's not counting the cup's weight right now. So then I can put the glass beads in there and I can get an exact weight of what I want for my babies. But anyways, so, but I'm not going to be doing that today because I'm not really fussed on how much she weighs. I'll just know it when I feel it, kind of thing. I do need my cup. There's actually, I have like this box of just stuff I use to reweight my dolls. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so let's get started because we have a ways to go because I'm going to show you each thing step by step. Let's not lose this magnet. I'm going to show you how to do that as well. All right, so first things first, we're going to take the limbs and we're going to start filling them up with glass beads. And what I do is I just take a little paper cup because it bends. So I take this paper cup. It's not pretty. Oh shoot, I got beads stuck to me. So it's empty. There's nothing in it. And with this baby, since she is so small, I'm only going to want to fill it to about just above her ankle or so. So we'll just start by tipping it in. And if you get too much in there, you can always just dump it back. Boy, I'm getting beads everywhere. This is a very very messy project. These little glass beads go everywhere. Like, you cannot control it. I just try not to lose so many because they are out of my budget. I'm almost out of glass beads. So, I'll have to figure that out. But, all right, so, and you're going to tap it around because you want the beads to get all the way in the bottom, all the way down to the toes. So you're going to manipulate it around. You're going to squish it around. And you can hear the beads in there. So that's not near enough. So I'm going to pour some more in. A little more there. And now that's too much. Now it's filled up to right here. So I'm just going to pour some back. See if that's enough. No, I want to pour some more out. This process is really trial and error. And until you have done like several dolls, you won't know exactly what your preference is. I've had several dolls that I have actually re-weighted after I weighted them just because I learned something different, or maybe I didn't like the way the baby was weighted. All right, so it's filled up to about right here. It's about right there. And so now what I'll do is I'll keep squishing it around, make sure all those beads get down in there real good. Because they do cling to the legs. So when you tap them, they come loose. So we want all the glass beads down in the bottom. This vinyl is really nice. Like, this is like amazing. I got glass beads stuck up at the top because I poured it out. That happens. Just push them down in there. All right. So now that I have the desired amount of beads in her foot, I will take some polyfill. Get a big bunch of polyfill here. I'm going to move this so I don't spill it, because you know me, I'm always knocking something down. So now you're just going to start stuffing this in here. And those of you who buy polyfill, you know that they come with like a stick so that you can get your polyfill up into corners and things like that. So that can actually be used in this scenario. It does come in handy. I don't know where mine is, but it does come in pretty handy. So, but I'm just forcing this down in there. And as far as it will go, and I'm pushing pretty hard. I'm sorry, I probably can't see, but I'm pushing pretty hard, packing it in there really good. Because you don't want flimsy. And also you're keeping your beads in the bottom. This polyfill will keep the beads from coming out. And so yeah, she is weighted about to right here in her foot. So, and it doesn't seem like much, but as you start getting more and more polyfill and beads into the limbs, the weight will increase quickly. So beware of that. I do have babies that have, like, they're big babies, and they have the stuff, the glass beads all the way up to their knees on some of them, but they're bigger babies. And so now we will repeat with the second leg, and I'm going to do the same thing with the arms. Just pouring the beads in here. Manipulating them around, get all the way down to the toes. It is important to manipulate the vinyl around when you have the glass beads in there so that they will get to their proper place. You can't just pour them in and they'll be in the right spot. You do have to kind of manipulate them around a little bit to get them where exactly you want them. All right. So this one is ready for stuffing, and this really doesn't take that long. I'm kind of going a little bit slower so I can show you all step by step, but I generally do this pretty quickly. It's easy. It really is super easy. And what I suggest, if you have never done this before, I suggest watching as many videos and things that you can that shows people putting babies together. Just watch as many as you can and you'll start to gain confidence, and things will start to click if they weren't clicking, because everybody does things different. So, you know, something may speak to you in another video, you know what I mean? So just try to fill your mind with as much knowledge as you can when it comes to doing this, and you'll find that it is super, super simple. And once you learn how to do it, every time you get a baby, you're going to want to make it, you know, to suit you and how you want it. So now I've got